Hello. Konnichiwa watashi wa Yoron desu. Watashi wa Nihon sute hanishima. What I just said is hello, I am Jordan, and I'm going to be talking about Japan. Many people usually think traveling to a foreign country like Japan is hard, such because of many problems, such as the language barrier. But it's not as hard as many think. The main points I'm going to be talking about today is that English is widely used, the people there are friendly, and it is a modernized culture. Now, why I decided to talk about Japan is based on my own experience. I've traveled to Japan before and actually stayed with the host family during my trip. I also want to help others. I want to encourage others to go to a foreign country to learn their culture in that country. I also want others to know that it's okay to travel even with the language barriers. There's so many things that can help you. Point one of what I'm going to be talking about is that the English language is widely used. From the Education First website, which is an organization opening the world through education, it has programs set out in 70 countries, but North America is not included since English is almost a prominent language in North America, but it's not. In 2015, they updated their English proficiency index. Ranked 1 was Sweden, of course, which ranked high is meaning that English is widely used, it's everywhere. Ranked low is like English is barely there, so those are the countries you might have problems with. Ranked 30 was Japan, which means it had moderate English knowledge. Now, English is in high demand right now. It's used in schools, it's used on advertisements, stores, maps. Almost everywhere we went in Japan, it had some kind of English, and the people there knew basic English, so to get us by, like, can we buy this stuff, or can I get this, where's the restroom? They knew that to the point where they understood us. My second point there is that the people are friendly. Are you lost or need help? Locals will come to you if you look lost or need help and ask you, what can I do for you? Like, how can I give you directions? And then there's also convenience stores everywhere. So you could go inside a convenience store and the clerk will sometimes draw you a map, or on special occasion, or if the clerk is really nice, they will actually go out of the store and point you in the right direction. There are also police boxes there, which is like a small little building that has about 4 or 5 police officers. They just check on the corner and everything, but most likely when you do go up to them and ask for directions, they'll help you. And then there's English maps displayed everywhere on almost every single corner. Now, I do have a personal story. When we were heading to Tokyo Tower, which was from our hotel about an hour and a half walk. This was on our second and last day too. When we were heading there, this old man actually stopped me and my group and talked to us. Like, he was asking like, oh, hello. I forgot his name, but he was like, oh, hello, I'm this, and I work for this building or for this business. And the custom there is to switch business cards. So my teacher and him switched business cards, and we actually went to his building and talked for about 30 minutes about what we're doing in Japan, what's our future goals, and everything. And it was pretty neat. He even gave us directions to the Tokyo Tower, which, we were heading in the right direction, but it was still nice of him to give us directions. Since many people there want more tourists to come from foreign countries, the cities have become modernized. Now, some cities aren't modern as the bigger cities, such as Aizu which is where the castle is located, and then Gunma, which is where this little small temple is located. Those are more traditional than other cities in Japan. But cities like Tokyo or Kyoto or Yokohama, they're more modernized. Could probably be more modernized than the U.S. But what do I mean by modernization? advancement in technology. They have giant robots, they have futuristic toilets, advancement in retail, so food service, the convenience stores there, which is like it's 7-Eleven, but it's called 7-Eleven and Holding, and they're not gas stations, but they will deliver food. There's also vending machines on every corner filled with drinks. Some are filled with different items such as vegetables, umbrellas. There's also restaurant food there. So like Burger King, McDonald's, we saw a KFC, Taco Bell, a Denny's, Domino's, and then also advancement in transportation, such as the cars. Whenever you get inside a taxi, you don't have to pull open the door. All they have to do is just press a button and the door will open by itself. The trains, the bullet trains, they go about 200 miles per hour to even more, getting you and your group across Japan in a matter of time. And then they also have an advanced subway system too. But the city itself is more modernized too. So Tokyo is actually made up of little, I want to call subsections of it. So they have Shibuya, which is known for shopping, and also have Shibuya 109, which is 9 stores of women clothing. They also have one for men. There's Akihabara, which is their technology city, so you can buy old games, new games. You can play arcade games. There's Asakusa, which is a modern traditional place. It has many temples and markets. And then you also have Harajuku, which is a fashion icon. Now, even though you are a tourist, it might be hard at first. Google Translate doesn't have to be there all the time. English is widely used, people are friendly, and it's just a fun place to be.